Okay, another vlog coming to you. Homer Cocktail 4 is the site. When, where, why, how. Sun's just coming up over there. As far as the vlogs, when, where, why, how, you know, are these made, right? What's the decision process for the topic, and what kicks it into action? Is it pure boredom? Not necessarily. I did some things called novel notes, and I bought my first video camera in 2008. I made a self-produced movie that year called Netherworld. You get it at myspace.com/homercocktail. Under videos, and some other videos are there. Anyhow, there's some changes going on in my life, which are inevitable. Yesterday I was running some errands to transfer grades from Cal State San Bernardino and Chaffey College to a school I went to in Claremont, real small private school. You know, about 1,000 people go there, Pitzer College. And I'm trying to use what seems to be an inevitable degree to get a job in the environmental field, because that was my major in environmental studies at Pitzer. I have 2 associate's degrees, liberal arts and communication studies. But I have some issues that, you know, about life regarding the economy right now in LA. There's layoffs and there's a multi-billion-dollar deficit. The state of California is paying employees minimum wage until they could pass a budget. Last year they went 100 days without passing a budget. And it's not looking too great out here economically, not that it is other places. I've been around the country. I've been to Venezuela as well. Been to Seattle, Vancouver, right near Seattle. Been to Chicago, been to New York. Been through Miami on the way back from Venezuela on a flight. You know, been on Greyhounds, been on Amtrak. So I've been around. I was going to call this one baggage or subsistence, because one of the factors is, you know, immediately social with the family and, you know, some of it, but not a whole lot, with friends or, you know, people that, you know, have been buddies of mine from high school and all. And, you know, it's just one of those transitional periods. And I came from an era, just like a lot of people out there, of survival, basically. When I was in college, it started off full-time. I was working part-time in a warehouse in Ontario, which isn't, you know, it's the next city over, Ontario International Airport. I was right there, and quite often when I'm doing my vlogs, you'll notice planes going over sometimes. It's a beautiful sunrise out there. Anyhow, so a lot of people scrape by during their college years, and I just want to talk about, and then, you know, I'll figure the name of this piece by the end of it. But I've had a couple of unexpected, heated discussions with people that I've had long-term relations with. You know, in both cases, they're aware that I'm about to get a bachelor's degree, and a lot of it's formality, and some of it has to do with discretion from the registrar. I had 15 credits already transferred to Pitzer. They could transfer up to 16. And I have a business law and a music business class. And if those transfer through, along with an anthropology class I took at Cal State San Bernardino, I should be involved in the ceremony, graduation ceremony, in May of 2011. Now, general rule of thumb is, from what a lot of people go by, is they don't talk about politics or religion in public. Now, when I went to Pitzer, I knew I'd be in the environmental field, thinking I'd be in the EPA, which is funny because you get called a tree hugger. You get called a tree hugger by anybody, which is weird, you know. You're trying to provide clean air, clean water to people. So I was talking about Ontario Airport. Here's a airplane out there. Oh boy, I'm losing in the clouds. Anyway, right there. So anyhow, you get called a tree hugger, even if you're moderate, you know, just, and you know, you don't keep those people around that are, you know, serious about it. They just don't want you to have a career, you know. They want you to be working at, you know, AM PM or something your whole life or something. But since it's a private school, this place delved into what's called radical ecology, Greenpeace and Earth First, and I learned about Earth Liberation Front afterwards, after, you know, I left the school. But there's really no money in that. There's really no money in that. In essence, if you already have money and you live in the Northwest, they teach you how to keep loggers from clear cutting your forests, you know, if you're in Oregon or Washington State and stuff like that, with various tactics. But I got involved with some political issues because, you know, it's encouraged. Just like a lot of college kids do, you know, you start leafleting, you picket. Some people nowadays, it's the war. When I was at college, there was labor issues, and I did an internship in Seattle for a month. Had a great time there. Met John Sweeney, the president of the AFL-CIO, and met a lot of the leaders in Washington State. I met Miguel Contreras from LA, and met a few local bigwigs. Got involved with many unions, SEIU, UFCW, etc. And I mentioned another piece. I began college as a Republican, but it didn't pan out the way I thought it would, as far as being a merit-based system. And then you see people based off of personal preferences that didn't work as hard, or they weren't there as long. And it gets a little frustrating. I'm libertarian now. I still support certain labor causes, as far as believing that a chain's as strong as its weakest link. And this here right now, I'm starting to gear towards something beyond just survival. In the course of my college years, a house that I lived in, a couple of places over, I mentioned another piece, was foreclosed on, just like a lot of people go through foreclosures. I put a piece on Homer Cocktail 2 about, it's a look up funny argument, and you get the essence of some of it there. But my point's not to dwell. And I started making these about 9 minutes instead of 10 because I always run over. But yeah, I might call this one shifting gears or something. And I'm trying to stay positive, and I put a destroyer by the Kinks on my main Homer Cocktail side in there. Paranoia will destroy you. And I'm trying to stay positive about everything, and it seems like every time I'm about to reach one of my goals, someone comes out of left field and just decides, no, I become comfortable with you in whatever, realm you're in, status-wise and all. But we're calling this one shifting gears. And I'll keep you guys posted about if the registrar takes in all the classes. Worst case scenario, I have to take one more class, maybe at Cal State, and transfer it over. But right now we're looking at May of 11 for me to graduate. So I'll be coming your way possibly. Have a good time.